Yo, what is up? It's Viral with my first Rocket League video. Today, this is the ultimate trading guide for Rocket League traders. This is more of a beginner or intermediate guide, and let's get started. Tip number one, utilize your resources. I've tried to trade in CSGO, but never really got into it, and also TF2 is kind of similar, but I never traded, so I can't say for sure. Rocket League trading, you can get free items from the game and turn them into keys or other items and trade with those. So you don't really need to invest any money, but it definitely helps. In the description, I linked 3 websites, and above them I labeled what you should utilize them for. First, RL Insider. This website is a price checker, and the main things you want to know about this website is it shows how stable the price is on the graph. The have and the want tabs show how much people are paying for them, how much people are selling for them, and how many people are going for that price. Then the price is very important, obviously. This website you'll be using a ton, especially as a beginner trader, but you'll start to lean away from it as you learn the prices. RocketLeague.com/trading. This website's used so much, and you'll be using this a ton because you can post all your trades on there. This is the most common website to trade with, and it works very efficiently, especially if you've been trying to trade by putting trade in your name and not really trying to go post your offer anywhere. It doesn't hurt to put trading in your name, but you're rarely going to get anywhere. RL Trades. This website's used for buying items, but it can also be used for selling. Search what you want, what you have, and browse the trades. It's very simple. It takes from Discords and a few websites, so you're more likely going to find the item you want. Typically, you don't use to sell on this website because people aren't looking for the item for full price. They're typically trying to just buy real cheap. Also, in the description, I linked Hovering Banana because he's a great resource for learning how to trade. I learned how to trade through him, and you should definitely go check him out. Tip number 2, price is not everything. Many noob traders would see a $5 item offered for their free inventory and would start jumping for joy. In reality, many items are worth a lot, but no one wants them. This is mainly because of rarity and also a more advanced trading method called sets, which I do not recommend you try unless you're an expert. On the screen should be an example of a $5 item that no one wants, but I circled the way to tell the demand. Also, a side note is that RL Insider changes the have and want tabs between 24 hours and the last 10 days. This is because some items may not have any demand in the last 24 hours. As corny as it sounds, tip 3 is if you don't use it, lose it. Although there are exceptions to this rule, such as investing, many items that you have sitting around in your inventory can be exchanged for at least a better item or something that you use, such as these very rares from game drops. Since they are free items from games, you would not expect them to be worth anything. 3 of these are easily worth a key. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get away with 2 of them for a key. Note, these are also called NCVR, and this stands for non-crate very rare. A simple way to check if your very rare is a non-crate very rare is click the show details, hover your mouse over the item, and see if it has a short menu like the one on screen. Tip 4. If you're trading with someone you don't know, don't ask them to price their own item. 95% of the time, they will lie or exaggerate. Note, don't also let them negotiate too much or you may be getting ripped off. Tip number 5. Know when to take a loss. This is a hard topic to teach as it mostly comes from experience, but the easiest way to explain taking a loss is if you lose profit on an item, but invest the money back and get a higher or faster return than you would by waiting for it to sell. That's when you need to take a loss. Tip number 6. Utilize trending items. Go on to RL Insider and RL Trades. Click your platform on RL Insider, and at the top it should show the trending items. On RL Trades, on the right hand side, it should rank the top 10 trending items. Now look at these and see which ones are in your price range, and you should consider trying to buy some at a reasonable price but still getting a good deal, or if you have them, it may be a good time to sell them. Tip number 7. Have trading morals. This doesn't help you get profit, but please don't scam for the sake of the community. The best way to make profit is having a mutual agreement for an item exchange. For example, someone wants a cryos and the other one wants a hypnotic. They exchange items, both get what they want, they're both happy, yet one walked away with profit, and that was whoever ended up with the hypnotic. Tip number 9. Abuse new crates/items. New crates such as the Zephyr have very high demand. The trending page right now is filled with items included in the crate. When the crate released, they were going for about 2 keys, and the next day it went to a key, and now it's slowly depreciating, but it's hovering around half a key. My point is, I played the game with my friends, and we grinded for Zephyr crates. Every time he got one, I traded him with an item that he thought was cool. I made profit, and he got cool items. Tip number 10. People you know are the best for trades. You trust each other more with your items, plus if anyone's getting profit, at least it's your friend and not just some random guy. Still be cautious though, because friends can scam. Just beware. Tip number 11. Avoid crates if you're going purely for profit. I would say 80% of the time, you lose money on opening crates. The other 20 is breaking even or barely any profit. Opening crates is almost never worth it unless you get that like 1% chance that you make a ton. In my opinion, a determined trader can get the same item that he wants from a crate just by pure skill in trading. Tip number 12. Don't be afraid to offer people items. As a new trader, all it takes for you to stop offering people items is one rude trader. But honestly, who cares? You're practically guaranteed to never see that person again. So keep offering items. Now for the last part of this video, I'm going to teach some basic economics. This is very self-explanatory and a lot of you may know this, but buy cheap, sell high, buy demanded items, and don't buy items no one wants. Sell everything you want to sell, price appropriately, try to learn when to take a loss, and try your best to learn as much as you can. Join Discords. Go on all the websites. You have so many resources. There's just so many friendly people out there that are willing to help you learn. And I recommend all those websites in the description, and check out Hovering Banana's Discord and his YouTube. They're very helpful if you're trying to get into trading. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Maybe I'll see you in part 2.
On my neck, flawless baguettes, hop off a jet, barely get rest, cash through the mud, I get a check. You selling run on my pants and my chest, Chanel dress, clean up a mess.